great friend of mine. And here I am, me and every single one of you before the show. Because I was the girl who checked you in. Thank you so much for coming out. Just some little things before we get it going. Can't help myself. So, here's the deal. There's a bar in the back. All types of drinks. Drink them up. Woo! And tip your bartender. And then, if you need to go to the bathroom during the show, that's something that we do not forbid here. It's very cool. So if you just go out of here, there's 2 doors, and those are both bathrooms. There used to be one bathroom that was better than the other, but now they're pretty much both the same. And then also if you are like if there's an emergency, stay calm, and just make your way out the door you came in. I know it might be a little hard to find, but we all found it, and so now, and we all walked through it. It's the entrance, and that's also the emergency exit. So just, don't be afraid to use it. You know what I mean. Okay, and that is like pretty much it, I guess. I'm doing different every night. That's my way. Not about this show tonight. It's not about me. It's actually about Sophie Zucker. Okay, so without. Oh wait, and then I had 2 announcements that are kind of theater related. There's gonna be a strobe light. There's gonna be a strobe light. So if that's not good for you, historically, close your eyes. Know what you have to do and do it. Because I can't handle a medical emergency. I'm just kidding, I can. And if there is a medical emergency, find me. I feel like I'm the one who's supposed to help people. That's so fucked up. Like, why do I always talk about that stuff before the show? I don't know, it's just on my mind. It's cool, like getting so many people in one place. I'm sorry, I'm making you scared, and you're actually someone who knows me. And then, and then there's another thing, which is don't take flash pictures. Because that could also have the effect of the stroke. So we can't have that coming from anywhere. We have to keep that controlled. Alright, so that's it. And we just love it, don't we? Give it up for Sophie!
You can love me most by letting me live in your eyes and not on your mind. And when you say Kaddish for me, remember what our Torah teaches. Love doesn't die. People do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away.
Yeah! Come on, y'all! Yeah, it's a Saturday night at Lifeworld. Welcome everybody, party of the year. Hey! You're a nice cold beer. I'm wearing all black and I'm feeling my best. It's my grandfather's funeral. Show some respect. My grandfather did die in the fall of 2019, but this is not a story about his death, because if it was, it would be like really rude. So instead, this is just the setting for another story that I'm going to tell you tonight. I would like to apologize in advance to my mother, whose dad it is, that's dead. I'm not trying to trigger you. I love you. Shaking everybody's hands, blowing kisses to all my fans. They're like, we're here in Brooklyn. Oh, I know someone there. Do you know my daughter's husband's business partner, Claire? Yes, you saw me on TV. Yes, that was me. Yes, it's going well. I mean, I'm not making money, but it is. And yes, I am a huge success. I'm just blessed. And I've never even tried to kill myself. We're talking about me, but we're here for him. But we're talking about me. May his memory be a blessing. Celebrating me. But we're here for him. It's about me. It's about me. It's not about him. Come on. Dominating the conversation. Make him laugh at the gas station. Throwing one backwards, someone hands me a shot. And everybody's telling me how skinny I sinking. Don't know what she's thinking. She's coming undone. So I smooth her hair, get her coffee, hold her hand as she talks to me. He was her one. Oh boy. We're talking about me. Well, we're here for him. But we're talking about me. May his memory be a blessing. Hey, celebrating me. But we're here for him. It's about me. It's about me. It's not about him. Okay? It's about me. It's about me. It's not about him. I'm not saying I'm having a good time at my grandfather's funeral. But I'm not having a bad time. It's like, okay, so sue me. I love talking to all these old Jews about myself. And even better, they like talking to me. As they should. Because I'm a movie star. I mean, I'm not, I have starred a movie. And it wasn't starring so much as supporting, and the movie was only in theaters for a week before it went to streaming. But still, that is a big deal to the people of Sycamore, Illinois. Okay? To them, I am like Scarlett Johansson. Which is an apt comparison, because we look alike. No, I'm kidding. But it is an apt comparison, because did you know that Scarlett Johansson was a Jew? And I do say, was a Jew. Because it's like, if you change the name and you change the face, they're not throwing you in the oven when they come to town. You have to have some skin in the game to be a Jewish actress. Okay? And that is what I am to these people. A Jewish actress. Which is the most impressive thing you can be. And I'm sorry, I fucking live for situations like this, okay? I live to impress. As an actor, it's my job, right? Sometimes that means impressing casting directors or other actors. Tonight it means Uncle Jerry, who only has half a tongue because he lost the other half in a tubing accident. But I will take it, okay? I don't want to just impress. I want to seduce. I want a romance. I want to make everyone fall in love with me. And actually, once they do fall in love with me, they're not allowed to stop. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about me. You shouldn't be worried about me. I don't think it's really weird. It's just, I feel like I want to make everyone fall in love with me over and over and over again, and if I don't, I think I might die. Not to be insensitive, given the context of the situation that we're in. My grandfather is dead. It's very tragic. Anyway, there's a lot of people here to make fall in love with me. First and foremost, we have my mother. My mother is here. My mother is came all the way to a cannery in Juanes. My mother is exactly like me, which is so annoying because it means even when I'm mad at her, I still respect her. Right? Like, we can be arguing about my body hair, and it's like, I am mad that you don't like the way that I look, but I respect how strong you are in that conviction. Anyways, even though my mom is an orphan, half an orphan, she's pretty on it right now. She's making sure that things are running really smoothly, and she's tapping me on the shoulder, and she's saying things like, let's see, who can play my mother? Not my real mom, that doesn't make any sense. You. Okay, so I'm gonna hand you these postcards, and when I point to you like this, we had some trouble with this last night, so when I point to you like this, just read the postcard that's on top. When I point to you again, read the one underneath, and it will happen throughout the show. And you're gonna be great. Do you hate me for this? I will. Okay, great. So, my mother is tapping me on the shoulder and saying things to me like,
does everybody have enough wine?
And?
So the bagels have gluten in them.
And?
Go talk to her.
Her being any woman who has expressed that she hasn't seen me in the past 15 years. Which is every fucking woman at this table. Speaking of which, we have Aunt Davina. Now, Aunt Davina is a woman who is not related to me by blood, but we call her Aunt Davina. Why? I don't know. I have enough aunts, I wouldn't say there's a real need for Aunt Davina to be a designated member of the family. But Aunt Davina is the kind of woman who wears fur coats indoors. So we don't really say no to Aunt Davina. There's this other thing about Aunt Davina that I'm just going to tell you guys, and I want you to receive it without judgment. She has the most incredible pair of lips I've ever seen on a 75-year-old woman. Don't ask me why I'm staring at a 75-year-old woman's lips, okay? I'm grieving, but I've noticed. Then in the corner we have Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry is from Israel. He's my mom's uncle. And he told me this joke when I was younger that, okay, I'm going to tell you guys and I want you to repeat the question part of it. So it goes like this. What is gross?
What is gross?
Two Siamese twins connected by the mouth. What is grosser than gross?
What is grosser than gross?
One of them throws up. That joke is less funny than it is disgusting and provocative, and it has a hint of bulimia core. So I would actually say it's Uncle Jerry who really clarified what my artistic point of view is. Uncle Jerry has kids, but I don't think that they came in for this. Then in the back we have this man who I don't remember his name, but I know he's related to me because I recognize his face. He has a face like Lurch from the Addams Family, right? Which actually I only remember because Lurch is my celebrity crush. Basically, in order to be my celebrity crush, you need to fulfill two criteria. One, you need to be big enough to step on me and kill me, and two, you need to choose to not do that. Anyway, so Lurch is in the back, letting people in and being like, come, Although, okay, I feel like maybe I shouldn't make fun of his face, because it's like, what if something's wrong with him? You know what I mean? I feel bad. It's like, what if he was born that way? Okay, but then, okay, hear me out on this. There's something wrong with all of us, right? And we were all born that way, right? It's like my face isn't right. It's not right. It's not wrong. But it's not right. There's certain angles, Anyway, and I actually think, I do think this is what holds me back in my acting career, because I don't look like a leading lady. I just have the ass and the eating disorder of one. Whoa. It's like everybody. Anyway, my mom tells me.
Does everybody have enough wine?
And then she tells me.
So the bagels have gluten in them.
And then she tells me.
Go talk to her.
Oh, yes. She tells me that Aunt Davina wants to talk to me about my career. Now, I love talking to these old Jews about anything about myself. But Aunt Davina, you could get stuck talking to Aunt Davina for an entire day. When I was younger and Aunt Davina would call us, my mom used to have me pretend that we were being robbed to get her on the phone. I would have to be like, he's hurting me! And he's taking the family MacBook! So I told my mom that I don't want to talk to Aunt Davina, but she says I have to go over there anyway. Hi, Aunt Davina, how are you? I feel bad for Louis C.K. Sorry, Louis C.K., you know him? He's an actor? You're an actor? I feel bad for him. Yes. Do you mean Louis C.K.? Listen. I know he did a bad thing, okay? I know what he did. He locked the women in the hotel room. He took out his pee-pee. I know. It was crazy. I know. It's not, okay, listen. hear me out on this. It's not, I don't feel bad for Louis C.K. What does the C.K. stand for, by the way? Kind of fun, we never find out. I don't feel bad for Louis C.K. I feel bad for me because I don't get to watch his comedy shows anymore. And I thought Louis was a talent. I did. I found the jokes that he wrote to be very funny, okay? You don't write funny jokes like his. No, I kind of do a different thing. I liked when he joked about his wife, okay? I found that very relatable because I am a wife to a man. Sometimes. And then I just say, no, they say, you have to watch something else. Well, guess what? I only have the Netflix subscription, okay? I'm 75 years old. Yeah, I think it's kind of complicated, separating the art from the artist. If you really want to watch Louis C.K. specials and Davina, I think you should be allowed to. The comedy specials, they're so contentious nowadays. They're so contentious. Let me tell you something. Have you heard of this man? I think you know him. He's Jewish. David Chappelle. Answer me this. Why am I learning and reading about David Chappelle in the New York Times, right? When I want, in the New York Times, to be reading about Afghanistan? What did we end up doing over there? I don't know. I will never know. I don't know because I'm too busy reading about how David Chappelle says trans is bad. Okay? So I say to myself, all right, the comedy specials, they're too contentious. I'm gonna put on my favorite movie, okay? It's a lovely, touching story called X-Men Wolverine. And guess who it's directed by? Bryan Singer, sexual abuser. Okay. So I guess, all right. So I guess I can't escape it. And so sue me. I love a story about a man who is also a wolf. But Bryan Singer touched many underage boys on the set of his film. That wasn't fair to them. But I don't get to watch X-Men Wolverine? That's not so fair to me either. By the way, what you're doing, acting, so brave. And you look so skinny. Who'd you get that from? Not your mother's side. I'm gonna go give your grandmother a scotch. Barbara! She walks off. Before she leaves, she gives me a kiss on the mouth. She's going over to my grandmother, who I have been trying to talk to all afternoon. But it's just like, I feel like I don't understand what she's going through, right? I mean, she was with my grandfather, who died, for 65 years. The longest relationship I've been in is a year and a half. Oh. That's it? This is my boyfriend, Max. I think he's calling to check in on me. Hi, what's up? Oh, and I think he's watching Succession.
Roy's, Kendall, Restar, and his brothers and his sister. Shiv has a nice house and it's gonna be really big in this season. And Tom is gonna screw her over, and Tom is gonna be a big boy, and his brother is gonna probably have a heart attack or something, and his assistant is gonna be on the show until she gets cast on a Fox show, and she's gonna leave the series, and then it's gonna, all her material's gonna go to someone else. She wasn't meant to be at the park, but she finds him in the pool, and then the parents are gonna get married, and the siblings don't like each other, but underneath they really love each other. Maybe they love each other, it's kinda hard to tell. Maybe that's why the show is good. Maybe that's why the show is good. And the dad is always gonna win, cause he's the best at business, even though he seems like he might be senile. And who is gonna get fired? Maybe it's gonna be the guy whose name I don't remember, but I've worked with him for so long. Stewie's back, and he's making moves, and he's gonna make money moves, and maybe Stewie will go. And Connor, I forgot Connor.
anyone like Max before. Max is the kind of guy who, like, he just wants everybody to be happy, you know? He's like the most conflict avoidant person I've ever met. I'll give you an example. He does some work with this group called If Not Now, which basically aims to get rid of the U.S. support of the Israeli occupation in Palestine, or something like that. And Max, on his first day with the group, he accidentally misgendered someone. And they lightly corrected him and said, actually, I use they, them pronouns. What do you use? And Max, sort of in this like, I guess like overuse of empathy, was like, yeah, they, them. I use they, them. It gets better. So, obviously, as you can tell, Max is not they, them. He is very he, him. And so then later on, the entire group is introducing themselves to each other, pronouns and all. And Max is sweating buckets. Because he's like, if I introduce myself with my real pronouns, this group is going to be like, who is this lying cis man? But then, if I introduce myself as they, them, I'm going to be misgendered for the rest of my involvement. So it lands on him, and this is what he decides on. He says, hi, my name is Max. I used to be they, them. But I recently switched. I was actually dating somebody else when I met Max, which was very messy. I'm not proud of it. There were a lot of hurt feelings involved. But I will say the one upside to meeting Max in this way was that Max never got to know me as a crazy single cunt. Right? Like Max never knew me as a girl trying to get a boyfriend, because I already had a boyfriend. So I was not looking for another one. You know, Max never saw me do things like, you know, ask him to jerk off in his office conference room as a display of his affection to me, right? Or cry on the second date when he says that maybe raising our kids to go to Hebrew school twice a week is a little bit too much. Just like my single girly moves. But now that Max and I have been together for over a year, I can tell that he's not as charmed by me as he was when I was just like this aloof hottie with a boyfriend. You know, instead he just knows way too much about my digestive system. And it's a fucked up one, so there's a lot to learn. But the thing is, I feel like this is kind of on Max, because he should have been able to tell by the way that we met that I'm kind of a mess, right? I feel like you can see it from a mile away that I'm not in therapy, but I should be. Right? That I take all of my life advice from my CoStar app. That one day it told me to break up with Max, and I did. I feel like you can smell it on me that I fall in love with everyone I see on the subway, and they're usually women. And the thing is, it's not my fault I am this way, okay? This one's a product of my environment. By which I mean, growing up, everywhere I looked, Zooey Deschanel. Zooey Deschanel as far as the eye could see. And she was just this sort of quirky ukulele playing girl who couldn't make up her mind. And it was hot that she was so indecisive. And so then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna live my life like I'm the song in the background of an Apple commercial. I'm just a little bit caught in the middle. Life is gay, love is a riddle, etc. And then it made me realize that I could justify all my sort of messy, fucked up behavior as being kind of twee. Right? If you just like put the right chords underneath it, right? Something like, I met my boyfriend while I was dating my other boyfriend, but I'm not polyamorous, I'm just kind of a slut. And while this meeting wasn't optimal, there was a silver lining, 'cause my new boyfriend never got to see how crazy I was. 'Cause when I'm single, I'm crazy, like fully batshit crazy. I know that word's a stigma, but I say it nonetheless. I like call you 12 times crazy, real life stalk your mom insane, and wait too long to reveal the results of a highly anticipated, quite stressful pregnancy test. Okay, so this one's about when I was in college and I was really trying to get this boy who I was sleeping with to like me. I told him that I thought I was pregnant, and I did. But then, like, the next day, I got my period, and I just waited a little bit longer to let him know, because I thought that sort of the shared trauma of this experience would delay our inevitable breakup. And you know what? It worked. My new boyfriend, Max, doesn't know me like that. Or maybe he does. We've been together for a year. I fear if he knew I was insatiable, going out of my mind, he'd dump me, I'd dump me, so I don't waste his time. 'Cause dating me feels like a waste of time. Moving on to the next thing, I just waste my time. I'm always finding new excuses, won't invest my time. I'm needing to grow up, I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna change my mind, and I'm a waste of time, and all we've got is time. Not gonna change my mind, and I'm a waste of time, and all we've got is time. Beep boop. My mom has another task for me. What is it, Mom?
Go talk. Does everybody have enough wine?
Oh, right, the wine. Great. Now to make my way through this crowd. It's easy. I'll show you a little trick. It goes like this. Hi, yes, Oberlin? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brooklyn. Yeah, no, it's not scary now. Yeah. And it's, right, it's on Hulu. Yes, Oberlin. And my sister. Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of us. Yes, Oberlin. And it's on Hulu, right. You don't have that one? That's okay. Oh, Yoni! This is Yoni, my second cousin, whose only working memory I have of him is him showing me a splinter that he got in his foot from trying to spot a Chinese pond heron from his deck. But Yoni doesn't look like a budding ornithologist anymore. He's like, Sophie! It's so good to be seeing you again. He comes in for the hug. Oh my god, he has abs. Do bird watchers have abs? Hey, wow, you're so old now. Yes. And you're still short? short. He's very observant. How are the birds? Excuse me? Oh, you know, weren't you like a big bird head? A big bird head? Okay, maybe this is the language barrier. Or maybe I have the total wrong working memories of this guy. Come to think of it, I actually think that bird cousin is on my dad's side, which means that Yoni is practically a stranger to me. A stranger who smells really good and is related to me. How have you been since I last saw you? Oh, you know, just like working, serving in the IDF. Oh, I know what that is. It stands for Israeli Defense Forces. Oh, right, the military. That explains the abs. Wow, so you are just like right in the middle of Israel-Palestine. What a gangbang over there. No, it's not a no, it's not really that complicated. Basically, the Palestinians think that land that we won in the war is theirs, so we don't agree with the results, so we shoot them. Is that what I'm supposed to believe? I feel like I read somewhere that it's not what I'm supposed to believe. Yeah, no, it's simple. We won the land fair and square, they don't agree, we fight them to the death. And that's all there is to it? Yes? Okay! So, have you murdered anybody? Yeah, you're not really supposed to ask people that. It's kind of triggering. But, yes. Oh my god. It's so dark. So tortured, right? I bet he probably has like disassociative episodes at nighttime. I wonder if Yoni's ever talked to anybody that's really like understood his darkness, you know? Because I know darkness. I have been in a dark place. One time, I was on hold for a series regular role at HBO that I lost out on because I wasn't blonde. Dark shit. So I hear you're a big movie star now. Not really, fake modesty. I was just in this one gritty live action reboot of the Flintstones. I played the woman that Fred cheats on Bonnie with, so we paid for it to get a Golden Globe and it kind of flew off. Yeah, that sounds unnecessary. Thank you so much. Are you working on anything else at the moment? So funny you asked that. No. There's an awkward beat of silence. I want to keep going and telling him how fun and fabulous my lifestyle is, but he's making me nervous. Oh my god, why is he making me nervous? Right? Why do I feel like I have to say all the right things or like manipulate the conversation to get him to you know, I wish we were meeting under happier circumstances. Oh, well, if it takes a family funeral for us to see each other every 10 years, then sign me up for the next one. You're being very funny to me right now. Yeah, well, I tried. Really hard. This crowd can be a little overwhelming, no? Yeah. I can't tell them that I love the crowd, right? Okay. Yeah, no, I it's like, can't a granddaughter just grieve in private? Are you trying to go somewhere else? I know this must be hard on you. You and your grandfather were very close. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, I was thinking that I might, you know, try and take a beat and just sort of find another room to process by myself because this is a sad day and I'm a sad person and that is what a normal sad person would do. I've actually found the upstairs bathroom to be kind of secluded. I was, I'm embarrassed to admit, but I was smoking weed up there earlier, if you want to join. Oh, I don't really smoke weed anymore because it kind of makes me freak the fuck out, but I do drink, like, every second of every day. So, sure, I'll bring the Prosecco. Oh my God. Okay, we get into the bathroom, and I immediately have to pee. You know, like how you walk into a Target and you kind of have to shit because the smell of discounted bikinis is so comforting to you? Well, my grandparents' bathroom is comforting to me. Plus, Uncle Jerry gave me all of those tequila shots earlier. He said it numbs the pain of the half tongue. I can't pee in front of Yoni, right? I mean, right? Like, that'd be weird. Although, okay, on the other hand, we definitely used to pee in front of each other all the time when I was younger. So, like, maybe it's weirder to kick him out of the bathroom because then it's like I'm highlighting the fact that we are grown, consenting adults. Which I do not want to highlight. Or do I? Do I want my cousin seeing my vagina? Pull down my pants, but then he's gonna think I'm trying to. Am I trying to? No, I'm definitely not. It's just I can't ignore the fact that Yoni got hot. Yoni got hot. When I have eyes, I see that Yoni got hot. It's not my fault, my cousin Yoni got so hot. Should I tell him? No, that would be a lot. But Yoni got hot. We should probably get back downstairs. You know, everyone must be looking for you. People were swarming around you, like Israeli soldiers to an innocent Palestinian teen. No. We haven't even finished a bottle of Prosecco. Okay, I mean, if you want to stay up here with me, all you have to do is ask. Okay, maybe Yoni is just charming, or this is like a Middle Eastern thing, or does my cousin want me seeing his penis? Am I reading into things, or am I a genius? I am older now, I've grown up a lot. Maybe he's noticing that Sophie got hot. I used to be cute, but now I'm obviously hot. The face is fine, but the body is hot. Should I go for it and give it a shot? 'Cause now I'm hot. Okay, it's been over an hour, and I can hear the crowd thinning out downstairs. And we're standing really close together because we're in a bathroom. And Yoni is drunk and he's telling me all these things he's never told anyone before about how lonely War is and how he misses his family so much and how he wishes he could be in the States more. And suddenly I'm hugging him and he's hugging me and I'm thinking about how I never wear seatbelts in cars. And maybe that's because I have no discipline, or maybe that's because I'm begging to get into an accident. And then I look at him and he looks at me.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
I have the worst hangover of my life, except for that time where I fell asleep with my shoes on, which in retrospect probably meant I got roofied, but I cannot stop thinking about how I made out with my cousin. Second cousin. My mom keeps saying things to me like,
So, the bagels have gluten.
which is not at all helpful in this context. Not only did I participate in incestuous behavior, I cheated on my boyfriend, who I love. I love my boyfriend so much, I don't even think we should be together. I think he is too good for me, which I never feel about anybody. I wish I could just turn my phone on and call my rabbi, but I can't or the plane will blow up. What, that's not funny. That's what happens when you put the plane on an airplane. It interacts with the wire. Do you guys not listen to the safety announcements? You guys are fucking lucky that I'm telling you this. We'd all be on the no-fly list right now. I could call my therapist, but I don't have one. Maybe I should just tell Max, right? I could explain it to him. I could be like, I was bereaved and drunk, and Yoni was foreign and exciting to me, and smelled like this kind of cologne I'm sure you can only get in Jerusalem. Ah!
Ma'am, are you all right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just afraid of flying.
The snacks are an extra $11.
What?
They're not complimentary.
Okay.
We'll have to charge it to your card if you're interested in snacks.
Okay, yes, got it, thank you. I'm not interested in Well, now I want a fucking snack! You know who would pay $11 to get me a non-complimentary snack? Max. Wildly attentive, only nice boyfriend I've ever had, Max. He even gets me turkey slices in the middle of the night when I'm hungry. And he's a vegetarian! What am I gonna do?
Better not to tell, never say a peep. Because if you do, you'll look like a creep. I mean, I made out with my second cousin. We actually did more than make out, we just didn't show it. Think of who you'd hurt, think of who'd be mad. Think that if you have a boyfriend, shouldn't treat him bad. Would he even care? Would he be repulsed? Does it feel like cheating if it is just gross? It's not cheating if it is gross. I don't have to talk about how I sucked my cousin off. It's not cheating if it is gross. It's its own whole thing, separately worth unpacking. It's not cheating if you're not proud of it. In a different way, you'd not be proud of cheating. It's not cheating, cause it's just awful. In a different way, then cheating is awful. It's not cheating if it is gross. No one has to know. How would I even say? Babe, guess what I did? Went to Poppy's funeral, hooked up with this kid. Who was he? Oh, sure. You know, my second cuz. We were in the bathroom, sorry we were buzzed. Then he'd be like, your cousin? And I'd be like, yeah, my cousin. And he'd be like, aren't you related? And I'd be like, yeah, we're for sure related. And he would be scared, maybe more concerned. He would up and leave me, which I didn't earn. It's not cheating if it is gross. We don't have to talk about how I sucked my cousin off. It's not cheating if it's just gross. It's its own whole thing, not even worth mentioning.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Sorry, I'm texting my boyfriend. One second. One second. I'll be with you in like literally a second. Sorry, one second. Okay. It's been 3 weeks since the funeral, and I still haven't told Max about what happened. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, okay? The more that I think about it, I realize that this was just a total lapse in judgment, okay? A grief-driven hump. I don't even feel bad about it. I don't. I feel worse lying to him about speeding ahead in succession. And I mean, yeah, I still check Yoni's Instagram occasionally every day, occasionally every hour on the hour, but it's just to make sure that like he's not posting something weird about me. He got hacked recently, so it's been a lot of Ray-Bans. And I mean, yes. Obviously, when I masturbate, I think about his hands down my throat. But I'm gonna blame that one on funeral too, okay? Because I don't know if you guys knew this, guys, but according to WebMD, grief can do crazy things. Like to your immune system. So I'm sure it can make you weirdly horny for your cousin. And the thing that makes me know that this is really just a blip on the radar is that I'm never gonna see Yoni again. And if I do, it'll be in like 10 years at my daughter's bat mitzvah, and he'll be like, wow, that was a crazy thing we did in our 20s. How's your joint pain? I mean, he lives in Israel. And we just had this big family event, so it's not like we're gonna have another one. Hello? Dad? Wait, what do you mean? Nani? What happened? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. My grandmother died. Heart failure. 3 months after my grandfather died. 3 weeks after my grandfather died. Apparently, this is very common. They did a study where they found that after one spouse dies, the chances that the other one will follow in under 3 months is anywhere from 30 to 90%. It's called the widowhood effect, and it basically means like dying of a broken heart. You become physically more susceptible to illness because you are so sad that you lost the love of your life. Can you imagine? Loving someone so much you literally die without them. Anyways. I am really gonna miss my Nani. I know I don't talk about her that much, but I feel her influence in me, on me, all the time. Which is funny, because it's like, there are obviously some big differences between us, right? She got married once at 20 years old, stay that way for 65 years. I see myself getting divorced 3 times minimum. But yeah, I am really sad that she is dead, and that is obviously what I'm thinking about in terms of this upcoming funeral. I guess in the back of my mind, way back there, I am like, oh, I'll probably see Yoni again. And I guess when I learned about about the widowhood effect and I thought about who I'd love so much I would die for them, my first thought was not my boyfriend of over a year, but my second cousin who I made out with. I think I just feel really guilty. But I have been obsessing. Okay? I YouTube old debate club videos of him as a child, and I watch every single one. And they're in Hebrew, which is a language I do not speak. I've been checking my phone like every 15 minutes just to see if he texted me. He doesn't even text. He uses WhatsApp. So I downloaded WhatsApp just to see if he felt like finding me, which he has not yet. God. 2 funerals in 3 weeks. This was not the plan. No, this was not the plan. Gonna have to see everybody again. Gonna have to give a eulogy again. Maybe I should joke about it. Maybe I should be like, come here often. Unless that's in bad taste. Although Aunt Davina delivered a rhyming couplet at the funeral, so the bar is kind of on the floor. Maybe I should just joke about it with Yoni. You know, maybe I could just push her into the bathroom, lock the door behind us, and be like, come here often. Or I could avoid the conversation entirely. The thing is, I feel like I kind of have to talk to him, right? It's like, I mean, if not for just this one reason, which is that I have a question for him, right? Which is, Yoni, why did you hook up with me? I mean, we're second cousins. That is fucking disgusting. Not for me, though. Obviously, it makes sense why I hooked up with him. Objectively, he is crushworthy, right? He is tall, he is smart, and he's so intense because of all the killing and murder and stuff. Which is perfect because, I don't know if you guys could gather, I'm kind of intense, right? And maybe that's what true love is just finding someone who can be a disaster with you, right? Finding someone who wants to fuck up their life as much as you want to fuck yours up, okay? I know, he's my cousin. I know. But just like, forget about that for a second.
I think we make kind of a cute couple. I do. I mean, I'm like, we have love similarities. Yoni, Sophie, right? I can picture it. In fact, I can really imagine it. I would move to Israel. I would make my own hummus. I'd dress in my talit. I'd date my own cousin, and I'd be a nasty slut in Tel Aviv. We'd live on a kibbutz in the middle of Jericho. I'd throw my life away. I'd change my name to Hagi, nobody would know. I think we could fall in love, or at least hook up sometimes late at night. I could live a million lives to say that I know the one that's right. I could make him fall in love with me, 'cause I'm a bad bitch who's in his family. I've got a foolproof plan to get him obsessing. Gonna make him fall in love with me. I'll wear my high heels, I'll wear my leotard, I'll wear this pheromone perfume that the internet assured me would get him hard. I'll be so nonchalant, like hey, hi, how you been? I'll pretend not to care, then I'll tattoo his initials on my skin. I could be a brand new girl, travel the whole world and get swept away. I don't know if what I
bad bitch who's in his family. I've got a foolproof plan to get him obsessing. Gonna make him fall in love with me. Who says that I know what's best for me? 'Cause I'm a dumb bitch with an arts degree. I'm begging you, please, tell me what I should be. 'Cause I don't know why, but I know that I don't know what's best for me. I don't know why, but I know that I don't know what's best for me. Okay, I am on a mission to find and seduce my second cousin, whatever, and also not have anyone notice that I am doing that. Okay, great. Uncle Jerry is here. That means that Yoni is here. And we have Lurchface, and we have my mom, and we have Aunt Davina. I've been thinking about you. Yes, we appreciate your condolences, Aunt Davina. I'm actually kind of in the middle of something. Do you know this gentleman, Aziz Ansari? Do you mean Aziz Ansari? Yes, that's what I said. Aziz Ansari. At the request of a girlfriend, I checked out his little show, Parks and Recreational. I said, well, you know, I can't watch the movies, I can't watch the comedy specials. I'm gonna watch a little show. No! Turns out, Mr. Aziz also did a bad thing to a woman. Okay? More complicated than Louis C.K., but still bad. And so, I'm not supposed to say, oh, I liked his little character in Parks and Recreational. He made me laugh. Because then, I am giving a sexual harasser credit. And I don't want to give a sexual harasser credit. I actually don't want to give anyone credit for anything. You see, this is the problem with your generation. Why do you need credit for everything? You can't just do something and feel accomplished. Is this about me? I would like to watch Woody Allen films. They remind me of my parents. May the memory be a blessing. But if I watch the Woody Allen films, then I am condoning illegal and predatory behavior. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm even paying for it, right? Maybe my dollars are going towards the hotel rooms that Woody Allen ties the woman up in. You know, that actually wasn't really Woody Allen saying, your mother is looking for you. She wipes off. Another kiss on the mouth. Her lips are incredibly soft. Okay. Where is Yoni? I mean, he is hard to miss, right? He is tall and gorgeous. Mom, have you seen Cousin Yoni? And for once, she is speechless. Because she is looking at my outfit. You know what? I don't have time to explain this to her. When Yoni and I are in love, I will tell my mom that I had cleavage and ass cleavage at Nani's funeral for a good reason. For now, all she can mutter is,
Does everybody have enough wine?
oh, which reminds me, I told the rabbi that I would say a few words about Nani after lunch, but I will worry about it later. Okay, where can Yoni be? This house is not that big. My grandparents were not that rich, no offense. Oh my God. What if he didn't come? I mean, I assumed he would be here. Why did I assume he would be here? Maybe he wasn't planning on staying in the States for 3 more weeks. This is humiliating. He's like the whole reason I came to this thing. I mean, obviously, whatever, he's not. But like, right now, I'm really upset because my grandmother is dead. Because the boy I like didn't come to the party I invited him to. situation. Oh shit, Sophie. Hey. It's awkward. Obviously, it's awkward. I didn't expect it to not be awkward. I didn't just think we were gonna like fly off into the sunset and air Tel Aviv together. But I know how to diffuse the situation. Come here often. Listen, Sophie, about what happened last time, I was like really fucked up. I've been thinking of moving to Israel. Yeah, no, I have, because I just feel like I need to, I've just been like losing my mind, and I feel like I just want to change, any change. What about your career? Oh, yeah, my career. I mean, it is cool. It's definitely cool, but it's not as cool as I thought it would be. There are problems in it. I hear a lot of no's, more than I hear yeses, and it makes me really hate my face and think about who likes me all the time. And it's kind of like, on the best days, I am waking up at 3 a.m. to go to a set where I am a number on a call sheet that tells you how to be nice to me, right? It's like if I'm number 12, you can be nice to me after you're nice to 1 through 11. But anyway, I've just been feeling like, I want to get out of my head and into my body, and maybe that means starting a yoga practice, or maybe that means joining the IDF. No, Sophie, you don't want to be in the military, okay? It's like really boring. I basically check passports all day. It's like I work at a toll booth. Yes, but a toll booth in the middle of an apartheid state, which is exciting. Right, it's not apartheid. Actually, I was doing some Googling this week because I was thinking about you. And it does kind of feel like apartheid light there. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. I just want something new, anything new. And besides, it would be nice to be close to family. It was hot, right? Haven't you been thinking about all the things you want to do to me? No, Sophie. We're second cousins, okay? Second cousins used to get married less than 100 years ago. So what we're doing is actually retro. We're not doing anything. Look, Jews make up 2% of the world. So we're all probably related anyway, right? I'm probably related to my boyfriend. Wait, what the fuck? You have a boyfriend? Oh shit. Okay, this is wrong. Oh, why do you care what's wrong? You kill people for a living. Murder and incest are the 2 biggest societal taboos, right? So let's just be wrong. We're actually insane. Please. I know you felt something, okay? I know you did. You tried to put your fingers in my butthole. Okay! What I felt was that I was really high and really jet lagged. And as for the butt stuff, sometimes I can't help myself. Please, you are the only one who understands my darkness. It's just like you and Miley Cyrus. She loved Liam so much. She just couldn't be tamed, She had to go back to the ocean. Right? She had to go back to the city life. Okay, I do not know what you're talking about. She is not as popular in my country. What I'm saying is we have a lot in common. No, we have too much in common. Where's your boyfriend? Why he isn't at this funeral? Because it's a really sad occasion. So I obviously didn't want to put him through that. Oh, okay. Sounds like you really care about him. Why don't you go be with him? No. I will leave him. I will leave him. I just want to be with you. I want to start a journey with you. You know what? Sometimes it is enough of a journey to have one person by your side for the rest of your life. Okay? I would kill to have something like that. Pun intended. I think they're doing speeches downstairs. No. He leaves. Okay. That did not go as planned. something? Do I look good or no? Okay, so it's not that. I knew these heels made my knees look skinny. Okay, can I ask you guys something for real? Am I being cuckoo right now? Am I being crazy? Banana crazy? Okay, but here's the thing. Haven't you ever had a crush? Right? Do you remember what having a crush is like? It's the fucking best. It's the best. It's like when you have a crush, everything is good. Because you're only focusing on the crush. Nothing else outside of it. Ukraine, doesn't matter. I have a crush. Right? Life is pain. I like the fun stuff. Should kind of sounds like something my nanny would say. So it's almost like by having a crush on my second cousin, I am letting her memory be a blessing.
We are looking for Barbara's oldest grandchild here to say a few words on her behalf.
Okay. Just gonna adjust my leotard. And I walk downstairs to find everybody looking at me. Excuse me. Barbara's oldest granddaughter. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you again. Hi. Yep, back here again. Yep, back here so soon. Yep, sorry, just a couple more seconds. Yep. Thank you. Wow, everybody is staring at me, expecting me to tell them how to grieve, how to love. If I know. Oh, and then I got an idea. Come here often. It kills, it crushes, everyone's laughing so hard. No, I am Barbara's oldest granddaughter. I'm here to say a couple of words about her. Let's see, what about my nanny? Amazing person. I learned so much from my nanny, right? How to laugh at myself, how to have fun, how to ask people questions, really get to know them. I feel my nanny like in me genetically, you know, more than the cumulative amount of time that we spent together. What else about my nanny? What else? What else? Oh! She used to lie a lot. She did. She lied a ton. These kind of lies. Like she'd tell me a story. She'd be like, when I was 4 years old and in kindergarten, the teacher lined up all the little Jewish kids at the front of the classroom. And he said, okay, school's ending early for you today. You have to move quickly. Your parents are waiting for you outside. And I, 4-year-old Nani, I raised my hand. And I said, why, Mr. Teacher? Why is school ending early for us? Why must we move quickly? Why are our parents waiting for us outside? Why, Mr. Teacher? Why? Bitch, you didn't talk like that. Right? Like, nobody talks like that. Unless they're like a down-on-their-luck Disney princess. Also, I'm sorry, did you say you were 4 years old in this? I have a niece who's 4 years old. Do you know what she thinks my name is? Pookie. And you're telling me you perfectly articulated your fears and anxieties as a 4-year-old when there was Holocaust going on outside? When there was Holocaust in the air? No, I don't think so, okay? Tell the truth. But that was my nanny, everything for comedic effect, which is probably where I get it from. Even like the way she died, kind of funny. It's like my grandfather was like, Barb, are you coming? And she's like, I'll be right there, you know. I didn't talk to my nanny as much as I wanted to at the end of her life, mostly because I didn't know it was going to be the end of her life. Not to blame anyone, but like, actually, it is kind of my Poppy's fault. Because it's like, if he hadn't have died, I don't think she also would have died. They just wanted to do everything together, like they did for 65 years. She told me that when he proposed to her, she was only 20 years old. So he said he was going to show her the world. And she said that he did. But the thing is, she lies, right? Like, I don't know what world she's talking about. They didn't travel that much. They were broke, like trying to feed 3 kids, you know? What world? The world of like 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, wall-to-wall carpet houses, you know? The world of like Sycamore, Illinois. It's like, what's even over there? No offense, but I guess there's a lake, maybe a mall somewhere, right? A historical village, you can take a tour. Wow. I think there's a gym, maybe some restaurants, but it's the same old thing when you walk through that door. Dinner at 7, in bed by 11, laughing at reruns, so hard the bed shakes. Coffee for breakfast, shower and get dressed, make sure our kids are alive and awake. And it's your face everywhere I look, asking me your face if we made a mistake, asking me your face, putting me to bed. Your face on mine, yeah, until we're dead. That sounds hard. Sorry. Like, I think I'd be bad at it, which you're also thinking, I'm sure. I need to practice, but practicing marriage is kinda just like divorce, and I care too much about him to waste his time. Never felt like this, and I'm worried that we're running out of time, and I've got too many problems to fix. If I'm always choosing another new thing, maybe this should be the new thing I choose. The adventure of spending the rest of my miserable life with you. You'll come home late, I'll ask how your workday was. Keep your AirPods in and tell me it was fine. Great, it's a really great start to a conversation. You'll call me a buzzkill, we'll take too much Advil, can't stay out as late as we used to like to. We'll get into hiking, behind but I'm trying, have sex at 1:30, be finished by 2. And it's your face everywhere I look, asking me your face if we made a mistake, asking me your face, holding me in bed. Your face on mine, yeah, until we're dead. That sounds hard. I could be bad at it, but you're also thinking, I'm sure. But I could practice, and like, what
kids. And if I'm always choosing another new thing, maybe this should be the new thing I choose. The adventure of spending the rest of my miserable life with you. And it's not cheating, it's the thought of you leaving. Don't go there, just don't go there. It's not cheating that makes me scared. I guess there's a lake, maybe a mall somewhere, a historical village we could take a tour. We'll go to the gym, we'll try out those restaurants, but it's the same old thing when you walk through that door. It's my boyfriend calling me. One second, I have to take this. Hello? Yep. Yeah, no, I just give the eulogy. Yeah. I mean, they're kind of looking, but they're also kind of eating, so it doesn't matter. Wait, are you watching Succession without me? No, it's okay. I actually think it's kind of exciting. Gold for directorial advice, Roth Choreography, James Lambros for the music production, Emma Howard on lights, lighting design, all of that, and my wonderful producer, Schiffman, who made my vision come to life. He's the best. Okay, thank you. Let's party.